Hello, welcome back. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get Waypoint up and loaded, and we're going to see what it's like in lower light to make sure that we're happy with all the positions that we loaded in on the last video. By all means, go and watch that video. It sets this up so you can do this. So we're going to start with the original location. That's now loaded in, the waypoints. We're going to get the drone going. There's a couple of things that you've got to wait for before you can actually start this process going. So it's got to be in the air and the propeller's moving, obviously. So I'm just going through my checks. It does warn you because it's lower light, but make sure that everything's loaded in nicely. I do disable this because every time it comes up, the propeller checks, which I do as part of my checks every time I set the drone up. You can always go and watch one of them videos that I did. So we're going to get it up in the air, and then we're going to hit go. Make sure we've got enough satellites. So we've got 21 satellites there, and then we're going to just go and watch it go and do its thing on the planned route that we set out at 50 meters high. You can see the bottom left hand corner. It's just getting to the right height now, and then it's going to go to location 1, and then it's going to start from there. So okay, so now we're at location 1. We're just going to wait for it to start doing its thing. It's moved the camera how we set it at, and away we go. I put the footage in rather than the caption, as you like, and just to show you the quality and how it's come out. I like the lower light, the lights on the street and so forth. Speed it up because you don't want to be watching this at a slow rate. That's the last thing you want. So as you can see, it's going through. We're at 11 now, 12, and these are all the points that we set in the previous video, and it's done it really well. It's come out as I expected and anticipated, so yeah, that's a good result, and we're going to keep using this to carry on making this little playlist of these houses that are being built, and then we'll do a final video at the end. So if you've not watched the previous 2 videos that I've done already, then go and watch them, because that sets up what we did what we've done here. So this puts down a nice little ground for what we're doing. Okay, so now we're finished. I hit the planned waypoints, and it asks you to save or exit, and then when you press waypoint again, it brings up to create a new waypoint. You have to hit the little cursor in the right hand corner of that description. It'll come up in a second again. I'm trying to work it out because it's the first time I've done it, but you'll see in a second. See where it's come up, waypoint there, hit that little cursor on the right, it brings up, and then you have to hit the left hand side for your history. So we're going to hit the second location. That brings up what we've already created from before. A couple of things I want you to pay attention to is the one in the middle, the little circle, that's your waypoints, and then the bit on the right hand side, that's your distance. And just watch them as it goes through the different waypoints. As it's doing the flight, you'll see at what stage is that, although you can see the picture on the left hand side. I'm going to switch to the main footage in a second, but as you can see, you'll see it go through the waypoints, and which I thought was really cool. So you've got your total distance on how far it's gone, how many minutes you've got left of the flight, which is on the left hand side, and then what waypoints you're at in the middle. And I think it's come out quite well. As you can see there, it's going round the waypoints. And just remember, like the last time when we set this up, we actually did it without the drone on, so we actually had a point of interest in the middle and set the height for that, so the drone would be looking right at the middle. And like I said before, if you're still watching this, thanks, but go and have a look at the second video in this playlist, and then you'll see how we set that up. But as you can see, and I'm really happy with that. The next video is going to be how we set up still pictures with Waypoint, so stay tuned for that one, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.